think we about to go ahead and go live. Mo, you can go ahead and start hosting. We can go ahead and get it going.
All right, just one second.
Yes, ma'am.
All right. Well, we would like to thank you for being able to tune in with us tonight. We're getting ready to start our income shifting conversation. I would like to introduce our host tonight, which is Mr. Bernard Ponder. He knows 100% of the information, and he is ready to rock and roll. All right, can you hear me, Mr. Ponder?
Yes, Miss Johnson, can you hear me?
Yes, sir, I can.
Definitely, definitely, guys. Before I say anything about myself, like we love to do this. This is called the COVID clap. I like to give praises for those who are actually doing amazing work in the field. Miss Johnson is definitely one of those people who I have a tremendous amount of respect for. Newlywed, just married over this past few weekends. Definitely want to give it back to her. So if y'all can help me out, give her a nice, real big COVID clap. Don't put your hands together because you don't know what the other one's been. All right. We're gonna
Thank
talk
you.
about
Thank
three things today. Thank you. And we're gonna talk about three things today. I'm gonna tell you guys a little bit about myself because whoever invited you to this live, this Zoom, this YouTube channel, whatever you guys are watching right now, we came to talk to you guys about income shifting. Income shifting simply being shared with you guys is a strategy that shifts more of your money back into your pockets so that you can be able to do what you want when you want. I like that to call that creating your own economy, right? Because at the end of the day, most Americans think that they actually have an income problem, but when all reality, they actually have a cash flow problem. And the powerful thing about the second thing I'm gonna share is how to actually expand your cash flow, put more of your money back into your pocket so you can do more with it. And then for you guys who actually like that, there's a blessing in it that you can be able to share this information with other people. And on the back end, I'm gonna show you about 5 to 10 different ways that we actually get paid. Is that cool? Ready to rock and roll? Nice, nice, nice. And Mo, I'm gonna bring you in for a conversation with me so they can actually see some of the blessings and things that you've been able to take advantage of. That's cool.
you. It's cool with me. That's
My name,
right.
my name is Bernard Pointer. I've been blessed to hit the position of senior director, and that just means I simply helped a few people. But no matter where you guys are from, you guys can type it down in the chat box. I'm from Lithonia, Georgia. I grew up on a traditional way of thinking. That simply means just go to school, get some good grades, go to college, and then graduate and get that quote unquote good job. I did that to a certain extent. I actually went to Florida A&M University, one of the best HBCUs on the whole entire world. But we ain't gonna go too deep into that. But my main thing is that I studied broadcast journalism. I see you, Mr. Clemens. Shout out to Albany State. Shout out to Clark. I see a lot of different HBCUs in here. So salute to you guys. But I studied broadcast journalism, TV and radio, but I also minored in music production. One of the biggest things though I learned about that traditional way of thinking, everybody doesn't and cannot follow that to a full degree. Because sometimes it's a financial issue. Sometimes life just happened and you got to take time away and actually take a pivot. How many people can actually relate to that? Okay. And so the thing is with that, I actually finished school in 3 years. With me finishing school in 3 years, I went back home to Atlanta, Georgia. Had to move back home with my father. It was a kind of a humbling experience because you know how in college you may be rowdy, you may be having a whole lot of fun, traveling the world, doing kind of things, and then you got to move back home with your parents, right? So I did that. I had to go back home. It was very humbling. My dad actually was a supervisor, one of the biggest um, postal services here in America. So he was actually really happy for me to go back and get that quote unquote great job. While there at back home, I became a federal officer with Department of Homeland Security. And I just caught myself on the fence of more most Americans are at. Typically, we all have these two choices to have money with no time, or either we have time with no money. And I was just trying to figure out how to put these two things in balance. Anybody on the line has ever been trying to figure out how they can increase their income or just increase the time that they have in the day, right? God only give us 24. It's all about what we do with 20, right? So the thing is about it was while I was at the airport, and I can't tell you guys the name of the company, but the initial is TSA. But they paid me really good. But I had no time to get back to my passion. See, when I was in college, I was doing dance. I did 2 Super Bowl performances. I did an inauguration parade with Rock. I did my group actually helped out with America's Best Dance Crew and did choreography. But the thing is, I wanted to get back to that type of lifestyle. But I met a few gentlemen. And I was blessed to partner back with these gentlemen over the last few months, because they actually was really good with identifying people's challenges. But not only did I identify people's challenges, they provided solutions. And how many people can agree that if you can provide a solution to a challenge, you pretty much can win in any kind of situation, right? All right. So right now we're gonna just talk about some money things. I'm gonna talk to you guys about some of the 4 challenges that we had to overcome so we can start building towards wealth and leaving an inheritance for our kids. But also we're gonna talk about some solutions to actually help you expand your cash flow and put more of that money back in your pocket. Now, if you're rocking and rolling with me, give me one of these thumbs up. Let me know that you guys can hear me. Facebook, what's this? Instagram, what's this? Zoom. They didn't got really wealthy. You can use all these different emojis now. So I'm definitely excited to go ahead and bring Miss Mo back up to the line. Mo, you had a great day?
I've had a blessed day. Thank you for asking.
Awesome, awesome. I mean, let me know when you can see my screen so we can jump right into it, okay?
I can see.
Okay. Well, like I said, most people have actually think they have an income problem, but it's really a cash flow thing. And Mo, if you understand anything about what we've been talking about the last few weeks, we've been in business together. What is one of the biggest challenges? Like right now, we're dealing with social distancing, right?
Right.
We're dealing with travel limitations, record unemployment right now. COVID-19 is still certain right now. People don't even know how to move and things of that nature. But what are the financial challenges that we are also dealing with during all of these different things in the pandemic?
Well, I'm gonna go with inflation. That will be the first one that I would like to talk about.
Okay. What you know about inflation?
Well, I believe we have Mr. Chuck online. He does the grocery shopping in his home, and so do I. So, with this pandemic going on, big businesses are able to increase their products. The prices of their goods and services. Right now. So when you used to be able to go in the store and buy bread and milk, take $100 and do that. Now we don't even want to, really go get that because it's so high now to buy and purchase. So.
Absolutely. I like to call inflation the silent income killer because a lot of times business owners can increase the prices of goods and services. But if business owners and we need some of the things that they need, shouldn't we be able to increase our income at the same rate of inflation, Mo?
Yes.
Right. And that's one of the biggest challenges on the low, but really our biggest expense. And I want you guys to catch this. Our biggest expense, most husbands will say is their wives, and most women will say is their children. But in all reality, our biggest expense is what we pay in taxes. And the reason we say that is because taxes take the first 1/3 of all of our money. Mo, isn't it safe to say if we take 1/3 of $100,000, that's about $30,000 Uncle Sam getting off top, right?
Yes, sir.
The crazy thing is when it comes to taxes, we pay state taxes, we pay ad valorem taxes when you get your new tax, property, sales taxes in here in Georgia. Anytime you buy one thing, it's 7 cents on every dollar. So it's very hard for us to get ahead if we actually just struggling to get by with paying that 1/3. Now, Mo, what's the third challenge we actually have to overcome?
Taxes. Taxes takes the second 1/3 of our income.
Okay. Well, I just hit on taxes. What's the next one?
Oh, I'm sorry.
No, look, Mo. It was the baby. I heard the baby, and the baby will throw you all the way off. It's all good, love.
Yeah, she's back. I'm sorry, working from home, but debt. I'm sorry, it will be debt.
Absolutely. Now, I'm gonna take this one for you. Is that majority of us have picked up the thing where we have the pay it off later mentality. See, if we don't have the money to go to school, you get a student loan. If you don't have the money for a car or mortgage, you go get a car or a mortgage, right? And like some of my friends, if you ain't got the money for the new J's to come out, you put it on a credit card, but you're paying really high expenses on interest because you don't have the good credit scores, right? The pay it off later mentality. My mentor always tells me the slave is the borrower is slave to the lender, right? We got to figure out how to start becoming the lender by overcoming the debt challenge. That takes the second 1/3. Now, the last one, I'm gonna go ahead and close this one out because we don't want to sit here and talk about gloom and doom. We want to talk about winning, right? We want to talk about the solutions that actually help us overcome this. But the last one is bad programming, right? Bad programming is because every single month, if you think about it, big businesses spend hundreds of millions of dollars in advertising to get the last 1/3 of all of our money. This month, we have to deal with Halloween. Salute to all those people who act like the ghouls and goblins, right? Next month, we have Thanksgiving, Brown Thursday, Cyber Monday, Black Friday, all in one weekend. And the thing is, a lot of times we don't even realize that we're actually spending 1/3 of our paycheck just to enjoy it because sometimes we got to put that thing in balance. We're making all this money, and sometimes we got to have some time to have some fun, right? But December, we have Christmas, January, New Year's, Valentine's Day, people just automatically start falling in love and spending money on other people, right? When we're supposed to be doing that the whole year. I love you, right? But March, we got spring break, we got Easter, we got Mother's Day, Father's Day, all of these different things. But the thing is, what's most powerful is that everybody's not losing. Everybody's not losing money in this time of the pandemic and different things of this nature, right? Mo, isn't it safe to say it's a lot of companies out here that's really winning big, right?
Yes, it is.
Right. And
Yes.
being that we're dealing with the pandemic, isn't it safe to say that Purell and Lysol has been winning?
Yes, sir, it is.
Because they providing a solution to people staying cleanly. And being that unemployment is at its all-time highest right now, a lot of people are not at home, or not a lot of people are at home, but they can't go out to restaurants. What options do people have now that they can't go out to restaurants as often as they would like to?
I'm gonna say like DoorDash, Instacart, door to door.
Instacart, right? Everybody at home, and like even the other day, I got me a chicken sandwich for the first time from Popeyes, right? But I utilize DoorDash. I ain't never really even used those things because I'm always the person going out buying groceries and getting stuff. But guys, we're here to talk about another company that's winning in the financial game. I've been in this industry of being able to help people make money from home and out with their cell phone and laptop, but never like this, guys. MWR Financial stands for Make Wealth Real Financial, and they're just providing simply 3 solutions to overcoming all of those challenges, right? The biggest thing is like I said, most people have a cash flow problem. We want to show you guys how to improve your cash flow, how to actually increase more business income into your household so that on the back end, you have more investment income. But Mo, tell me, what are the 3 solutions that we have here to talk about today?
Yes, well, the first one will be home-based business.
Okay.
And with the home-based business, it would open up the doors to qualify for 475 tax breaks versus the 9 that we would qualify as a regular employee.
Everybody on the line here, give me thumbs up. By chance, has anybody here pay bills? Anybody online pay bills? Hey, Edna, good to see you, love. Right? But the thing is, the most powerful thing about a home-based business is that if you start a home-based business, all your bills now turn into expenses. So when we talk about like taxes being your biggest expense, if you start a home-based business, the government not only will pay for it, but they'll show you how to write off things like light, water, or square footage of your house, the miles you drive, the food that you eat, all now becomes tax deductible. So the second and third thing is we actually have virtual solutions and a team of financial experts. Now, the powerful thing is that video is the gift that continues to keep on giving. The reason why we say that is that because this creates leverage. Everybody on the line say leverage.
Leverage.
The first billionaire in the world, John Paul Getty, said, I'd rather earn 1% off of 100 people's efforts than off 100% of my own. Because if anything ever happened to me, 99% of the work gets done. This is why we build teams. This is why we create systems to work on our behalf. Because system stands for save yourself stress, time, energy, and money, right? How many people have actually utilized YouTube, Facebook, Instagram today?
Yes.
Right? Mo, you can agree that some men lie, right?
Yes.
I would ask my brothers on the line if some women would lie. I'm pretty sure that they would say yes. But the more look at Anthony, he's like, yeah. The crazy thing is, guys, is that men lie, women lie, but numbers do not, guys. Zoom is winning way bigger than every other company right now. Definitely all the airlines combined, because travel is at an all-time low right now. Because the thing is, during the pandemic, people don't want to be around people. Those people who actually creating those masks are winning and helping people actually get on the airline. But Zoom is making way more money because video is the gift that keeps on giving. And the powerful thing is about this is that if we share this video on Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube today, 10 to 20 years from now, people can still come back to this conversation. Your grandkids' kids can actually come back and look at this same video and say, Grandma, Granddad, this is what you was doing to actually leave this inheritance for me back then. I'm thankful, right? But I want you guys to repeat after me on the line. I am not the expert.
I am not the expert.
We are not the financial experts. The thing is why this is a solution to these challenges, because think about it. Expert. I said expert. See, when you're going to get your hair done, you don't get your hair done by yourself 10 times out of 10, 9 times out of 10. You go to a barber stylist because they specialize in that, right? If you need your car fixed, you're not going up under the hood and trying to fix that, Mo, are you?
No.
You're going to go to a mechanic. So the same thing, the mindset shift has to ask, why do most people actually feel that they can work on their taxes? work on their credit, work on their debt, work on their investment plans by themselves, and not actually utilize somebody who specializes in it. See, here with MWR, our role is very simple. Mo, can you share what our role is?
All we do is expose.
What's exposing look like?
Inviting people to the Zooms and letting God sort them out.
I definitely like that. All we do is, if you're not me or Mom, see, I'm over here sweating like a Hebrew slave with you guys, but we over here just sharing some information with you guys, laughing and having some corny jokes, but at the same time, building a business all across the world right now. See, being that we have different leaders like myself and Mo and Chuck and Edna all across the world, the thing is, our job is just to educate on the power of what income shifting is. MWR is the company that actually helps everybody across the world actually execute these strategies. Now, I want you guys to take a screenshot of this because I don't want to stick on this long, but this is the biggest and most important part about what we're doing here. See, the thing is, we give you 4 different experts, right? I want you to go on this roller coaster right now because we offer MWR how they execute it. They give you a financial edge membership. Anybody want a financial edge in life?
Yes.
Right? A kickstart, a shortcut to wealth. See, Make Wealth Real is helping people make wealth real by these 4 different pillars. Money Max, watch what I do. This is a roller coaster. We're going up and down for a little minute because a lot of times our money is doing just like this, and we want to go like this, right? But Money Max is our tax reduction strategy. That makes you lower the amount that you pay in taxes. Keep in mind, taxes are our biggest expense in the world. But Credit Max helps you actually improve your credit score. When you improve your credit score, the amount you pay in interest fees goes down, right? And the thing is, with debt Equity Max with Bill Shredder, this is a debt elimination strategy. Totally eliminating debt, putting people in a position where they have their debt-free day and their $1 million day. I just posted mine today. Very excited to know that by, I think it's May 2029, I'll be debt-free. By July 2059, I'll be a millionaire because of the plan that these people are giving me, the strategy that they're giving me. And Wealth Max is a wealth generational strategy, right? Now, what word did you guys hear me say over and over throughout all 4 of these pillars?
Strategy.
Strategy. Now, I like to hit on Money Max a little bit because the powerful thing about Money Max is, being that I'm a manager of a U-Haul here in Atlanta, Georgia, all you need to actually lower your taxes by starting this home-based business that Mo just talked to you about, how you can turn your bills into expenses. The powerful thing about this is, if you work a job, you can qualify for an instant pay raise of anywhere from $300 to $600 guaranteed every single month. What do you need to do that? You need your last 2 pay stubs and your most current tax return. Mo, you agree that most people who work a job have those things, right?
Yes, I do. I agree with that.
Right? So being that most people have these documents anyway, is that when I did mine back in January at the turn of the new year, I took those last 2 pay stubs, I downloaded those reports, I sent it to my HR department, and I was able to bring back an extra about $166. That's about $324 every single month since February. Money Max has been able to shift back into my pocket. I really like it. Anybody on the line has a Money Max testimony that they can share with our guests? If not, it's cool. We'll keep on going. But the extra $324 every single month, actually, Anthony, I think you got one, right?
I do.
You're one of my favorite people in the world. I'm a musician. You're a music teacher. You're in Georgia, right?
Yes, sir.
Can you share with our guests how that actually worked with you?
Well, absolutely. Well, first of all, before I go there, Bernard, I want to say thank you so much for doing such an awesome job. Truly, you are a rock star and a leader's leader. So, hey, much kudos to you. Well, listen, I want to just share with you. All I did was just upload my two check stubs. I also uploaded my 2 tax returns, my 2 last year's tax returns. And once I uploaded into the system, they kicked back to me and adjusted W-4. And so when I turned into my employers or my HR personnel, the next time I received my check, I got an instant payment of $475.
Wow.
$475. And let me y'all get out of COVID clap because that's powerful. That's extra. That's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. I'm gonna say that's a lot of money, Mr. Clemens. Is that okay?
You can.
Because the government says that if you actually bring home an extra $300 per month, will stop most households from filing bankruptcy. Now,
That's
Mr.
right.
Clemens, being a math, not a math teacher, but a music teacher, I know how sometimes as musicians, the kids they got to stay behind and actually work on their stuff. But you didn't have to do any extra hours or any extra tutorials or anything like that, did you?
No, I didn't.
Did you have to sell anything to get the extra $475 a month?
Not a thing.
or recruit anybody? That's one of the things people always look for. Like, I gotta recruit somebody.
Not a soul.
Not a soul, right? Let me guys show you how this worked for a lot of people. See, if you guys look on the screen here to the right, this gentleman was actually taxed $1,100 every single month out of his job check. But when he got with MWR as Money Match experts, again, guys, we have CPAs, certified personal accountants. Somebody catch that, some feedback from me. But you get EAs. EAs are enrolled agents with the IRS. The I, the R, and the S. So that's for anybody who's like, I don't know if y'all really we working with them boys, all right? Them alphabet boys, right? But the powerful thing about understanding the psychological part of what's going on here is that this guy was paying. See, when he went from $1,100 to $300, that's an extra. Somebody online say extra.
Extra.
$861 every single month this young man was able to put back into his pockets. All this simply means is that he was overpaying in taxes every single year, $861 per month. Now,
That's right.
Think about that. Think about this, guys. How many people do you know is maybe overpaying taxes? But at that same rate of, let's say $800 times 12, are people getting $800 times 12 back in tax refunds?
No.
Absolutely not. See, the thing is about that is a refund means means again, and fund means your money. So that means they're just giving this man his money back and then taxing him on the money that's already his. So the other thing is that we have another pillar that's called Credit Max. Credit Max is the program that helps you lower the amounts you pay, increase your credit score. And actually, let me show you guys here. Start real quick. When your credit score goes up, the amount you pay in interest fees actually goes all the way down. So this young lady here actually on the screen, she actually had a 356 credit score. When her grandfather, Charles Ivey, salute to Charles Ivey, one of our $1 Million Ring earners with MWR Financial. But he shared this with her, and guys, the lowest credit score you can get in the world is a 350, right? She went from a 356 to a 501. 500 to 700 is about 200 points. I'll put that in your mental. But she went from a 501 to a 763 in about 3.5 months, guys. That's the phenomenal. Wow. That's phenomenal. But the powerful thing about her story is that she's the first child or grandchild in her family to never have to ask for a cosigner on a car. How many people will want that to be your family's story? How many people don't want their grandkids or their kids, period, to be asking them for money to actually get a car, right? See, but if we go ahead and actually eliminate the credit issue, the tax issue, we can put ourselves in a better financial position to be able to do that. Now, anybody on the line actually have a Credit Max testimony you guys can share with our guest today?
Yeah, I got a Credit Max testimony.
Blessings, Ms. Hardy. Share
yes,
with
sir.
us
Yes.
What happened with you and how it worked for you.
Yes, sir. So when I got involved, Credit Max came part of the program. I was really looking for more of the investing, but wanted to take advantage of it since it already came with the membership. Because my credit score was already about 760, 770. So I was pretty good.
All in.
I put my information in. I uploaded my 3 credit reports. All I had to do. Next thing I know, about 2 months later, they gave me a notification. My credit score increased to 805. Then it increased to 812. Now it's sitting at 817. All right. Now, I'll be totally honest, that was shocking for me because I didn't think they could do much based on what my credit score already was. Because I didn't think black people could have an 800 credit score. I didn't think that was kind of, but so they were able to put me up to that point. So I was able to refinance 2 of my rental properties, able to bring those interest rates down. I was able to refinance the house we just purchased.
Nice.
Bring that interest rate down lower than what we already had. So that's saving me like thousands upon thousands of dollars.
Nice. And Chuck, I know you're a gentleman who actually very tax efficient. I know you know this money game. But the thing is, being that you're not the expert, right? Did you have to do any extra work like sign the papers? What do people do in credit repair? Sending those letters, like any of those kind of things?
Let me tell you,
That makes my head
I
hurt.
don't know what they did. All I know is I uploaded my 3 credit reports and they got my credit score to 817. That's all I know.
Hey, that means all I know. I love it. All I know. See, what we talking about, guys, is this works for people who have poor credit, like the young lady who was 19-year-old, and actually it works for people who actually have exceptional credit. One of our good friends here is actually Bert Sims. Bert Sims actually had an 834 and went to an 845. Miss Melissa, I'm still trying to become her Facebook friend because they say you're a sum total of people around you. Like you hang around 4 people with 300 credit scores, you start picking up some 300 credit score habits. You hang around people like Chuck, like Bert, like Miss Melissa, you round the average around about 800 credit scores. So I'm definitely excited to be around people like you, Chuck. Thank you. But I'm gonna hop into this next one. Is Equity Max. Equity Max is really dope because it actually gives you 2 things, and I want you guys to catch what Equity Max does. Equity Max actually gives you a debt-free day as well as $1 million day. If you guys see on the screen, our good friend Charlotte has a new debt-free day of October 2022. So that means she's working towards it. Her $1 million date is September 2031 if she stays on the debt-free plan. I want you to pay attention to understand. Imagine though if your creditors told you, and you were Charlotte, that you're going to be in debt for the next 111 years. Would you lose your mind? Would you try to find another way to get out of debt? Charlotte was looking for another way to get out of debt. She got with Equity Max. They dropped her down from 111 years down to 2 years, 6 months. Now that deserves a COVID clap, right? Because the thing is, when I told you, when your credit score and things go up, your interest rates go down. Interest is the amount you pay for money. So by us helping you determine your freedom and your $1 million date, she was about to pay $500,000 in interest fees, but she got down to $11,000. That's about $12,000. Now, everybody on the line, I know is different. Mo, would I have to have sold you, like try to really convince you to go from 111 years down to 2 years, or I can just tell you the strategy that she actually used and you start utilizing? Just share, right?
Please share the strategy with me.
Share, right? And another guy here, he's actually debt-free last month. He celebrated Trevor. He's up in Virginia, I believe, right now. But he celebrated his debt-free month last year because we got started with this program, MWR Financial, back in November. And the same money that he utilized to become debt-free, they're actually giving him $1 million day of 2043. I want you guys to catch it because so many people actually do not plan for their, how should I say it, their debt-free $1 million day. Most of us are always planning for our anniversaries and birthdays and things of that nature, right? But the thing is, and before I go, does anybody else on the line have a Equity Max testimony that may be able to share with us? Go ahead, and I see your hand raised. You got unmute first.
Okay. Yes, I have a debt-free day of 2046, but that'll put me at 90, so you know I'm not waiting that long.
Yeah, you said at 90. What kind of things you're gonna do to actually help lower that number?
I'm gonna do some investment banking,
Okay.
and some investment and land banking.
Nice, because making money is way better than your labor making money. What you saying, to 90?
Yeah, you got that right. I can't do anything at 90. I got to get it now.
Definitely.
Right.
Yes.
Now, Mo, help me out with this because we just showed everybody on the line how to lower their taxes, how to improve their credit by working with our creditors, how they actually get a debt-free and $1 million day. But the other thing is we got Bill Shirt. I'll tell you guys a little bit about that in just a second. But what type of investment does it cost to be able to have all of these different suites of financial experts all in one place to work on your behalf? Get the elephant out the Zoom real quick.
Okay. Well, yes, it is going to be $228 one time and then $119 a month, which is $4 a day.
$119 per month. This is a $5 bill. It's less than $5 a day, guys. $228 one time to have a home-based business. I want you guys to see that on the screen. Now you are a business owner. Give that a round of applause because we need more business owners in the world to actually provide services to help more people, and definitely in our community. But not only that, you get the full Financial Edge membership. How many people can agree that they probably got some $228 mistakes in their closet right now?
Mm-hmm.
Right? Like, sis, you probably shouldn't wear that. And like me, if you like me, you probably can't fit some of those things. You've been sitting around doing Zooms all week, right? Like I know it back in March, I bought some Air Maxes that was about $200. And Chuck, brother, I ain't went nowhere. I ain't played no ball. I ain't went walking. They did nothing like that, but it ain't making me no money. The thing is they say for $4 a day, you can actually get you a team of financial experts, lower your taxes, eliminate your debt, help you invest with the big boys, and improve your credit score and lower the interest rates that you guys are paying. See, the biggest thing is that what Mo just said, for $4 a day, we not on trial, guys. And nobody came here to get you because we've been winning for a very long time now. Over the last 12 months, we went from paying $35,000 a month to $410,000 every single month. Money Max was able to help shift people over $5 million a month. That's $60 million a year back into our members' pockets. Credit Max has been able to help people improve their credit scores 50 to 150 points. Equity Max, the debt elimination plan, has helped our existing members eliminate $500 million in interest rates while reducing their time in debt over 13,000 years. And the last one I'm really excited about is Wealth Max, right? The powerful thing about Wealth Max is that we actually created, somebody say created $5 million in annual investment income over the last 12 months. That's over $25 million saved in our land banking program and self-banking PRA that Ms. Edna was just talking to you guys about just by doing this thing here. This is our back office. All we do is download reports, guys, and simply upload them. How many people know how to download and upload some reports? Right? So the powerful thing about this is you can make hundreds and thousands of dollars like a lot of people in this Zoom right here. But the other thing is that I wanted you guys to see that we get a tracking system that tracks all of your expenses. So some people are like, man, I may not be able to get that instant pay raise. But the powerful thing is about, even if you're a business owner, the most important thing to help you save on your taxes is everything that you track. And the government says whatever you track can be, if you're a home-based business owner, can pretty much be tax deductible. So let me show you guys mine if you can see my screen. Mo, can you see mine? Pull it closer.
I can see you there. Yeah, come look. Yeah, there we go.
So as you guys see, it says expenses, it says mileage, it says income. And I'm at an average, I haven't put all my information in, but in about 7-8 months, I'm at $6,500 saved in total tax savings. Couldn't that help anybody throughout their lifestyle throughout the year?
Yes.
Yeah.
The thing is, when I tell you that I'm actually getting $324 back every single month, guys, you guys can divide that by the months. That's about, we can get that, right? This is how you're able to get that. Let me say it that way, right? This is how you're able to get that. But the other part that we're really excited about is our wealth program. And being that, let me see, still on here. Okay. Being that we actually have the ability to not only be our, have experts work on our behalf, we can actually have the ability to be our own banks. How many people understand that wealthy people don't go to traditional banks?
Right. That's right.
Right? They're not going to Bank of America, Chase, Wells Fargo, whatever, Citizen Trust, right? The thing is, the difference between the two is that instead of like traditional banks, they do things like they set your loan terms. With a PRA, you set your loan terms, meaning like if you want to take money out of the bank for your kid, you got $1 million in liquid asset. You pay $40 million on it, $40,000 for the car. When you get that, when the interest fees start kicking in on the loan, you paying yourself back. My biggest thing is with a PRA, I would like to keep this as simple as possible. When the stock market goes up with this type of account, your money stays there. But when the stock market goes down, your money stays there. That's really big because one of the powerful things is the difference is I know a lot of people actually get the 401ks. So there's nothing wrong with a 401k, definitely if they match you, right? They match you every single time. But when crises happen like the pandemic or COVID, people are losing hundreds and thousands of dollars. I don't know if Mr. Harden's still on the line, but my brother Chuck Harden, he actually lost over $80,000 in that one account alone, right? But the thing is with a PRA, when the market goes down, that money stays there. It ain't going nowhere. The last one is that land banking. Land banking actually allows you to purchase land in the path of growth. And right now, the path of growth we're working on is the Antelope Valley, California. That's east of LA. West of LA, you guys know, is nothing but water, so ain't nobody moving that way, right? But LA and all surrounding areas are doing a lot of development right now. Like Kaiser Permanente, they just put their new headquarters in Antelope Valley. NASA has 3 different programs there and a stealth bombing program as well. Warren Buffett just put $2.5 billion this year into his transit system there. And guys, in the path of growth, in the next 8 years, 2028, the Olympics are coming. That's really powerful. So people like Dunn and Ruth, they actually already purchased their deed. This is a deed here. And with this deed, they was able to buy land wholesale. Richard was able to buy land wholesale. This just simply means when Walmart wants to actually start putting land there, when people want to put their stuff there, you actually can be able to purchase it and sell this stuff at retail value, guys. Like, look, I'm a massage therapist, a neuromuscular therapist, right? My whole thing is about stress, because you guys understand when you lower your taxes, lower how much you have in debt, lowers your interest rate, thank God, lower the expenses that you have, that totally eliminates stress. But the thing is, people have multiple puddles and not multiple streams, right? Warren Buffett said to become wealthy, you have to have at least 10 streams of nonstop flowing cash coming in so that you can actually live a wealthy lifestyle. Now, how many people on the line actually want to be wealthy? Nobody? Is it just me, Mo? Okay. Yvonne back there. Say, like, am I the only one to be wealthy? Have some options and opportunities in life. Guys, we actually just talked to you guys about how to expand your cash flow. Putting more money back into your pocket, and your screen had froze like this. But we know that for sure that you want to be wealthy. We see you. Thank you, love. But the thing is that, guys, that was funny. The thing is, now we actually going to show you guys, we just showed you guys how to actually expand your cash flow. A little educational tip real quick. Cash flow is measured in time. Income is measured in dollars, right? So if you expand your cash flow, that means you have more time with your money. Anybody know people who actually get paid on Friday, then broke on Monday, asking you for some money?
Yes.
It's because their time with cash flow is they can't keep the cash because they have more bills, they have more expenses, they got more debt, right? That they immediately have to pay off. I always like to think of it as like, cool, if you have $1 million, right? Let's say you have $500,000, right? No, let's say you have $1 million. I want you guys to follow me on this little roller coaster I'm on. And when we're talking about cash flow, if you have $1 million, but you have to pay $2 million a year in expenses, you only have 6 months of cash flow, right? Because you got $1 million, you made $1 million this year. Woo, let's celebrate. But bro, you had to pay $2 million by July. You broke. So now you're looking to find ways to supplement that income. So by minimizing the taxes that you pay, improving your credit score, and eliminating debt helps you get more time with your money. How many people want to build a better relationship with their money? We need to date a little bit more. Like $5, you're not going nowhere for at least another 3 weeks. I'm gonna put this here, Mo. I'm gonna sit here. Is that cool? Hold me to keep my cash a little bit longer, right? Well, every little penny counts, right?
Right.
Because Mo, the other day we had a conversation about, would you rather have $10,000 a day for 30 days, or you want a penny double? Which one do you think people pick the most?
Picking with the 10,000 now, Bernard.
Most people would pick the $10,000 because that ends up about, what's that? $30,000? What is that? $300,000 in about 30 days. But a penny double, if you guys look at it by day 21, I think a penny double, I think that person was at like maybe $250,000 by day 21.
Right.
When that doubles on day 22, day 23, that doubles. You had $1 million. You guys see? Well, so we just got to be kind of educated on really how money works. But guys, I'm going to hop right into this money stuff. And I want you guys to take a screenshot because I ain't going to take too much time on all of this. We get paid 10 different ways, guys. And one of the powerful things that I see that I love about our company is that we get paid on a Visa card, right? And being that Visa's everywhere I want to be with MWR Financial when they paying out these 10 different streams of income, right? When somebody wants to actually, wants to become a customer, a Financial Edge membership, that is only $79. The company is going to pay you a one-time $40 commission for actually helping this person either focus on their credit, focus on equity, focus on taxes, focus on their wealth plan. They're going to pay you $40 one time. But the thing is, what's powerful, I talked about leverage income. Residual income is just as powerful, because what you do, if you get a customer one time, they'll pay over and over and over again. So the company will pay you a $10 residual check every single month. Anybody okay with that money?
Oh, yes.
And the thing is, a lot of people say they don't have time. I got a partner named Liza Dillard. She'll probably hop on one of these another ones that we may do. But Liza Dillard is a major in the Army. She got 6 customers in her first 13 days of business. So you guys can calculate 6 times 40, and then the 6 times 10 as residual every single month. That can help, right?
Yes.
The powerful thing that's also dope about this business is to get a sponsorship bonus, meaning that if you know somebody who wants to lower their taxes and get the instant pay raise, they got to get a home-based business. So who better than them to get it from than you? So when you share with them WR Financial, like Mo said, invite them to the Zoom we're having tonight at 9 p.m. or the one we having at 11 a.m. in the morning. And when they get started with you, they're going to pay you $50. See, the thing is, they told me when you get 3 people in the business, that's $150. They'll match you that in your first 30 days. Edna, are you okay with the $300 that you'll earn in 30 days for sharing business with 3 people like me and Mo and Chuck?
Yes. Yes, I am.
Right? Because success is key. And the thing is, it's not what works in business. It's all about what duplicates. See, when that duplicates in 60 days, they're going to pay you $450. That's $600 in 60 days right there. But the thing is, when that happens in 90 days, that's an extra $900 when that happens. That's an extra $1,500 a month. I mean, over the next 3 months. See, what I want to share with people right now is, you think like we still kind of in the beginning of October, but think about 30 days from now, Halloween. Extra $300. 30 days from now, they pay you another $450 at Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
Right? Why do people go to work? Why do people go to work? To pay their bills. Right? If you had an extra $1,500 over the next 90 days, would you actually do some of that overtime? Probably yes, because we some grinders, right? But would it help? Would it help with your lifestyle to be able to maybe step out and have some more fun or give more gifts during the holiday season, right?
Yeah.
I say all that to say is that my birthday is November 10th. Just don't forget about your money. Just don't forget about your money, right? But in that case, $900 is Christmas. So we're just preparing people and we're sharing this information like crazy right now because people need to utilize this money. See, when you hit positions like Ms. Mo, she's an executive director. I really like to show it on this screen. Leadership. Everything rises and falls on leadership, right? Am I still showing? Y'all can still hear me?
Yes.
Everything does rise and fall on leadership, right?
Right.
Yes.
So we got some amazing leaders here on this Zoom, but they pay you $10, $20, $45, $55, $65, $75 for the different leadership levels that you actually reach to. And also too, when your business partners actually share the information as well, this is kind of the residual check that you can get as well. But when you when you hit senior director, right? And you put Bernard Ponder in the business because they give you a 25% check match at senior director. The powerful thing about that is when you make $100, when I make $100 because you shared it with me and I got started, they're gonna give you $25. You okay with that, right?
Yes, I take everything.
See, the thing is, when I keep growing, because I'm very excited about putting more of my money back in my pocket. I'm dead serious about that. Operation Fund is no joke. The thing is why most people don't have $1,000 in their bank account because they follow that traditional way of thinking. The 40-40 plan, working 40 years for the next 40 years of their life, attempting to retire off 40% of the money that they didn't even have in the first place. Right. The thing is, when I make $1,000 per month in this business, I'm already at kind of like 600 plus, right? But when I start making $1,000 and you share this business with me, are you okay with that $250 they're gonna give you? Okay. And Mo, when you put me in the business and I make it $10,000 a month, like Chuck Harden on the line, I'm telling his business, I'm telling it live. Right, $10,000 a month. Mo, are you okay with that $2,500 that they're gonna pay you?
Yes, indeed.
Right? See, again, it's not about what works; it's about what duplicates. And the daily guarantee actually pays out anywhere from $5 a day to $1,000 a day. Anybody okay with any of that? Any of these dollar amounts per day on this screen?
I'm okay
Yes.
with it.
What amount are you willing to work toward in your part-time basis so you can earn daily guaranteed? What number would be okay for any of y'all on the line?
I'm ready for the 10.
10? What? Hold on, $10 a day? That ain't on the screen.
Oh, the star level.
Oh, my girl said star level 10. Boy, Bernard, think big. That's $1,000 a day. It's $30,000 a month, guys. Okay, excuse me.
Realistically, bring me in 150 right now.
Okay, and I'm with that. $150 a day can change some things, right?
Yes.
Before we get into that, some of the gooder money, because there's a lot of good money in this with income shift. Again, guys, we simply talking income shift, right? But I told you guys I earned an extra $324. Anthony Clements, a music teacher in Albany, Georgia, told you guys that he earns an extra $475. The powerful thing about that money, and we're not talking about any other money that we got, that money along with Money Max gives you an instant pay raise. Doesn't $475 cover what it costs to run your home-based business?
Yes.
It's $119 per month. That puts you in profit. I'm about $200 some profit every month because of that one alone. But the second one is you acquire 3 financial edge customers. Of course, they pay you $40 up front. But like I told you, my friend Liza, she got 6 customers in 13 days. They say you only need 3 to eliminate the $79. So now out of the 119, she don't have to pay the 79. She only got to pay $40. Isn't that a nice little overhead to run a business that can pay hundreds and thousands a month?
Yes.
That's nice.
And then the last one is the last way you can actually get this business self-funded. Everybody on the line say self-fund.
Self-fund.
Self-fund. See, Mo, she's been blessed to actually acquire 3 business partners. I think her business is in 3 states right now. That's really dope. But with those 3 different partners, she got 1 outside customer. Now she's at $5 daily guarantee every single month. That's an extra $150 every month. Mo, how does that feel to have the extra $5 coming in every single day?
It's amazing. It's like clockwork.
Like clockwork, it coming, right?
Yes.
Nice. So I just that's relationship goals. I know you just got married. That can help with a lot of new things. So I'm very proud of everything that you're doing, how you move as an entrepreneur and a woman. So major salute to you. And I look forward to seeing you on this next slide because I know you run it. How you hosting this Zoom like this, and you only been in about 2 months, you're doing phenomenal. You're gonna be on the screen just like a lot of these people here earning $20 every single day. You see that sharp gentleman, Anthony Clements, Black 007 in the building, earning that $600 every single month down there in Albany, Georgia, man. It's got Anita, you got this handsome brother down here on the bottom in the CEO shirt, earning $600 every month. But the thing is, we say this to say is that we can do it, we can help you guys do it as well. That's all this means, because it's people like Dana Turnquest, Vonda Bell, Trevor, who you guys saw had his debt-free day last month. They're earning $30 a day. That's $900 every single month. $50 a day. Richard Harden, Bert Sims with that 845 credit score. Done with that Landine and Richard. $1,500 every month, right? This is Kiera Space with the Steve Harvey Morning Show. Daily guarantee. Kimberly, retired military. This gentleman turned 27 years old yesterday and just got married last month and is a school teacher, earning $100 every day, extra $3,000 a month. This brother here is a school teacher, $100 every single day, $3,000 a month. The powerful thing about this young man is that his tailor is amazing, not to mention, but not only that, he actually replaced his school salary with this program in 2 months. Extra $4,000 every month. But the thing is, this guy to the right is my personal sponsor. The last guy, he's told me that this guy actually learned how to talk in a helicopter because he like to have so much fun. He's so outgoing. But he's earning $150 every single day. That's an extra $4,500. And the lady to the left of him is totally opposite. We call her the wealth whisperer because she's making a killing in this and you hardly ever even hear her, right? So many different things. Luxury vehicle bonus, mortgage bonus. The thing is, we in a money business, guys. And they said, you don't have to go out and get a silver BMW or a pink Cadillac or any of those kind of things. There's nothing wrong with that. But this thing is, how about just taking the first one and taking $500 a month and that's just paying off the car you already have? Taking the $1,250 every single month and paying down the mortgage that you already have. Or get the tier 3 and just buy a new car and a new house and just go ball, right? You get to do whatever you want with it. So it's your money, you do with it how you want to. There's so many people earning this money, man. We're so thankful for these people. My sponsor here at $1,250 every single month, guys. I told you you're earning $4,500. I'm gonna add it up, $65,000-$70,000 a month. They say to make six figures a year, you got to be able to make at least $8,333. This guy is doing it. It's proven and actually helping a lot of people do it at the same time. Quanta Sim, Charles Ivory, Christy Howard. See, I know these people off the top of my head because you're a sum total of the people you hang around, right? Brian B is one of the amazing trainers in this industry. Over 25 years of experience in training and helping people actually understand this type of information. Collector of cars. But not only that, somebody say in addition to.
In addition to.
You guys got the presidential bonus, anywhere from $500 to $100,000 every single month. Can we all find our lifestyle somewhere in here between $500 and $100,000 a month?
Okay.
Yes.
Yes.
I'm saying you see every month, in addition to all the other money, $500. Chuck, in addition to $1,000, I think you're already almost at the $2,500 a month, guys. Pay attention, they be moving. $1,000 a month. Shayna, so many beautiful, amazing people that look just like you. Brian B, extra $10,000 every month, guys. These two people here on this screen, $1 million ring earners, guys. What they actually earn every single month, you have to have at least $1 million in the bank earning at an 8% interest rate every single month. So guys, I want to do something special for you if you guys here. Chuck, are you still there on the line with us, man? I know he actually getting ready for another call, but guys, it's typically always three types of people who actually take a look and listen to this type of information, man. And Mo, I didn't miss anything. We covered everything for the most part.
Nope, we covered everything.
I got me over here slaving. I ain't turning my air conditioning on. But I'm over here looking at my Powerade like, dang, I wish you was full. Well, it's all good, man. We having a good time, guys. I hope you guys got something from the things that we just talked about. My focus is to help more people create their own economy. How many people just saw another way for them to create their own personal economy with the gas strategies, with the income strategies, guys? It's so powerful, man. And Mo, can you share with us the number 3 type person, number 2 type person? And I want to kind of talk to the number 1. Is that okay?
Yes, I got you. All right. So our number 3 person is you tune in. We wanted to thank you for tuning in, but you said that you know what, great information, but I'm out. So if that is you, please send someone to us that you can refer to. They will need these services, and we appreciate your time. Then we have the number 2 person. It says, I don't need any extra money. I just want to increase my cash flow. Well, great. We got the Financial Edge membership, which is only $79 to get started, and $79 a month. And get with the person who invited you to the call, and they will send you their website, help you get signed up today so you can get started with their Financial Edge membership. So thank you again. Like we were saying, appreciate your time.
Definitely. And guys, and this is the website that you guys get. She said we're giving you guys a discount. So if you just want to focus on keeping more of your own money back in your pockets, you guys see here, Money Max, Credit Max, Equity Max, Wealth Max. You guys can start working on experts, figuring out your debt free and your $1 million date today. We can figure out your debt to income ratio, so you can figure out how to improve your credit score, how to actually lower the taxes that you pay, and start tracking some of that stuff on your software. But if you guys are like majority of people who actually see this information and you're number 1, guys, text the person, letting them know, because you understand it only takes one person in your personal family to change the legacy of your family, guys, right?
Yes.
And the thing is that you understand that you do need to expand your cash flow, put more of your money back in your pockets. And at the same time, you know some people that you can help, because we all know at least 5 people who probably overpaying their taxes, yeah?
Yes.
5 people who probably got some credit scores that it can be improved, maybe even 25, 50 points. We got some people in our family who probably need to figure out their debt-free day, because they've been robbing Peter and Paul trying to get by for the longest, right? So if you guys do see this as an opportunity for yourself to actually take that last jump shot like LeBron, shout out to LeBron when he didn't win it by himself. See, it takes a team, guys, right? But shout out to LeBron actually winning. You guys understand, just like him, it only takes one person in your family to change the trajectory of your family. Get back with the person who actually shared this information with you. We're going to get you a website just like this. You're going to click in, leave these boxes, check. This is very important, because this is what gets you your 1099 at the end of the year, so you can write off your taxes a little bit lower. And I'm going to share with you guys a little inside tip, is that when you start a home-based business and you work a job, If you work a job alone, you pay about 30% on taxes every year. If you should have a home-based business, you pay about 20%, 18 to 23%. And then when you start getting into places like where Aetna's going, the land banking, if you get a PRA account, your money is taxed at 15% or lower. So this is another reason like wealthy people actually do this business so they can take advantage of the tax breaks. So this $99 that I'm sharing with you guys here is if you guys don't know nothing about a Schedule C, get in this business and then figure out about Schedule C. But get your membership, do this whole little program, the same thing y'all been doing with Amazon all COVID, filling out stuff, create a website password, leave this bot check so you can get your Visa debit card just like we have. And Anthony, do you know how many people actually text me and they're like, man, I can't get in, it's not working. They put their credit card information in, but the biggest thing they be missing is they don't click this box here and then they don't do the squiggly line like they saw in the $1 billion autograph.
Gotcha.
Wow. They always miss that piece. But join now, you get your website. It tells you a daily guarantee. It gives you a 60-day, 30, 90-day countdown towards your momentum bonus, presidential bonus. It tells you everything that you need to know. But one of the powerful things about our business is very duplicatable. Again, in business, it's not about what works. It's all about what duplicates. And this sheet of paper here is actually what we utilize to actually run our entire business. No matter if you want to make $150 a month, $600 a month, $2,000 a month or higher, we actually have a full plan, step by step. We'll train and help you out along the journey as long as you take one step. So whoever invited you to the call, send them that text message. Let them know who you are. If you're out, thank you for listening in. But if you're like everybody else, let's go ahead and rock and roll and change your legacy, your family's last name, guys. I'm Bernard Ponder of the Power Builders Project 100. Create your own economy, family, and movement, man. I'll see you guys on the next Zoom. Thank you all partners for sharing your testimonies, and I love y'all. I'll see y'all very soon once the world opens up. All right?
Yes. Thank you, Bernard.
Bernard.
Awesome job.
No problem. Have a great week.
Very good.
Hosting.
Very
Thank
good. Thank you.
Thank y'all. Thank y'all.
Okay.
Y'all have a good evening. All right.